good. Is it evening yet? I don't know. Evening, afternoon, what the fuck ever. We're here with Pokemon Day post live reaction because, as you know, I'm employed, so I couldn't react to this live. So we're doing my famous post live reaction. Hi Namiko, welcome. I have successfully avoided all spoilers, so I am totally blind going into this. The only social media I regularly use, especially at work, is Reddit, and I, didn't see anything on there. I don't follow Pokemon subreddits on there. Should have just called in sick. I thought about that, but I like money, and also I want to save my PTO time. But yeah, so we're here, gonna post live react. I'm gonna do it how I normally do, which is we're gonna watch. How long is this? 24 minutes. We're gonna watch all the way through. I'm gonna give my initial reactions as we watch, and then we'll go back and analyze things. Yeah, pretty much what I think is going to happen is Gen 10 reveal. I think everyone's kind of expecting that. Stuff about Pokemon Champions, probably, maybe more stuff about Pokopia, more app game stuff that I don't care about. I don't really care about the current app games. My out there prediction, Pokepark 3. I don't think that will happen, but that's my out there prediction. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna get started. So let's see what they had in store for the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. Okay. Are we gonna, kind of go through all the gens, or is this just gonna show off, oh, this is where we started? Yep, here we go. I knew it was gonna be like all the gens. Well, obviously they also are gonna have to mention Fire Red Leaf Green, even though they dropped it before this video. Oh, good thing I brought my tissues with me. That was such a good call. Oh, it's all the languages too, kinda. Yeah. That's fun. Hi, guy.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ishihara.
No, they
the
don't
Pokemon
always do
Company.
that.
Today,
Hi, Ishihara.
February 27, is Pokemon Day.
Yes, it is.
This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series.
Sure was.
In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now,
And
a total of
they'll never let you forget that.
Pokemon have been discovered. And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th. A milestone reached because of your support.
Oh, you know,
Thank
they
you,
released a
each and
video,
every one of you.
a short little
We
video
hope
before
you will all
this,
enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to
that
evolve.
for the 30th anniversary, and they showed the catchphrase,
In
gotta
today's
catch 'em all, and I'm
broadcast,
like, but you
we'll
can't
share
anymore.
all the latest news about
Hi, Ivy.
Pokemon. Please enjoy the presentation.
Yeah, it's like, you can't say gotta catch 'em all anymore. You literally can't. In the current gen of Pokemon. Yellow Key Tongue Slide is cool. Kind of reminds me of Battle Revolution. Hello, hi Poketail. Welcome, welcome. That's right, we're reselling the Game Boy. Oh. It's just like a Walkman? What?
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handle
Is
the
that
music
literally
and
just
sound
a
effects
Walkman
for
for
the Pokemon Red version and
Pokemon?
Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on this small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
Okay. I mean, that's cute, I guess, but like, that just seems kind of greedy, not gonna lie.
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day.
Hi, welcome,
I'm
Vero.
Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International.
Yeah, I'm
and
employed,
thrilled to share
Ghost
news
Trick.
about the 2026
That's why I'm
Pokemon
watching this
World
now.
Championships,
It's
which
'cause
will
I'm
be taking place
employed.
alongside our
Oh yeah,
new
let me know
fair
how
experience,
audio is,
Pokemon
by the
XP
way.
in San Francisco. The 2026 Pokemon World Championships
And if I need
will
to, like,
once
turn it up.
again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over
Yeah,
the
I gotta
world.
say, the Game Boy
Competitors in the
music
Video Game
collection thing,
Championships will battle for the first
seems a
time
little
in Pokemon
greedy.
Champions.
Not gonna
While
lie.
their fellow competitors will battle
Oh,
for the
hey, here we go,
Pokemon trading
champions.
card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches of these
Oh,
games will
but
be
this
held
isn't
at
the
the
official
Chase Center,
champions
an arena
announcement.
that's 3 times the size as last year's finals. Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event.
Yeah, I'm
for
also
our
employed,
competitors
just be
and their
better. You
families.
also live
As
in
the World
Belgium.
Championships evolved,
This
we saw
aired
an
at like
opportunity
9
to expand
a.m.
even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event.
Oh god, I
Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive
I'm
exhibits,
not a competitive
pin
battler,
trading,
so
cosplay
I don't have
showcases,
much to say about
unique
this.
panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of
It
course,
looks like a cool
visiting
expo.
the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To
Ooh,
celebrate
pop-up
this new
store.
experience, today we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championship.
San Francisco. It's always like California,
Whether you're joining us
like,
in
never,
person in San
like,
Francisco or
further away from
on our live
Japan.
stream, we can't wait to see you this August.
I'm I'm not waking up at 9 a.m. I'm waking up at 7 and then going to work. Don't people, like, not play TCG Pocket anymore? I read a Reddit thread about it. Or something. Someone, like, asked why it seemed to, like, have kind of died out. I forgot what the comments were saying. It was an interesting thread, though. I don't know, I guess these are new cards or something. I also don't play TCG Pocket, and I never will. You play Pocket? Was this exciting for you? Genuinely curious. No, many people still play? Okay, then I was lied to by the internet. Oh, it's the 10th anniversary of Go. Yeah, I guess it is. Oh my god. My mom plays that game. Still, to this day, actually. Probably mentioned this direct that interests you. I mean, that's because most of it is gonna be the, like, app games. And I don't play the current generation of app games for Pokemon. I'm just sitting here waiting for the end of the video, mostly, where it's gonna have the actual big reveal, you know? I just think many people battle in... Wait, you mean don't think they battle much in Pocket? That's cool. It's kind of got that, like, old art style.
Let your curiosity shine.
Okay. I know those voice actors. They sounded familiar.
EX.
Luckily, they go through the apps first. Yeah. We gotta get through all the slop before we get to the real good stuff. Cafe Remix is cute. Get little ribbons. Oh, that Milotic is very nice. Hi, MLG Kid. We're still getting through the app games. These VAs. Sleep. I watched a video from Little Z where he did competitive Pokemon Sleep. And just like I thought, it's not the best sleeping app in the world. Actually, my cousin played Pokemon Sleep a little bit. I don't think they still do. In 20 minutes of slop, basically.
Voltrace and Articuno will be joining the fray.
Do people still play Unite? I know it was like
Magnificent
kind of
power
big for a
the
while.
three legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle.
You know what competitive Pokemon
Participate
game
in the
should have
event
been
to
really
unlock their
big?
Unite licenses.
Pokken
And
tournament.
even more Pokemon are scheduled
That was
to
a
be
fun
added.
one.
Don't miss what's coming.
Best game on the Wii U. I love it when they say stuff like the Pokemon Scarlet games for the Nintendo Switch gaming system and the Pokemon Violet games for the Nintendo Switch gaming system. Competitive Pokemon Sleep? Okay, now I've heard it all. Well, basically what they did was they would get Pokemon in the game, and then they would comprise a team from the Pokemon they got, and then they battled it out in Showdown. I like how they did a little remix of Far Away Island. I must have missed it. People play Unite, just not nearly as much as Launch. Well, you're never gonna reach Launch heights. That's hype, though. Gale of Darkness XZ for your Switch, that's hype. Gotta say. I like that game. Competitive Pokemon New Snap when? I actually had a collab idea to do that, not gonna lie. Not necessarily that, where like you would end up doing like a showdown battle, but like you would see who can take better pictures. But that's actually not a bad idea to do a showdown thing again, like maybe with like your highest rated photos or something. There should have been competitive Pokepark. Shaking my head. Dude, I would actually love if they did Pokepark 3. I like the Pokepark games. Well, I think I like 2
Hello,
more than
everyone.
1.
I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
Only $50.
I'd like
I
to give you
know.
all some additional
I
updates as
know.
we share the latest news on our games.
There's no
First
Pokemon
off,
Home
we have
connectivity.
information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version
For
and Pokemon Leaf Green version games
which game?
coming to Nintendo Switch.
Time for competitive Pokemon
The
Smile.
Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green
Competitive
games,
Pokemon
remakes
typing
of the Pokemon
adventure.
Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan.
Oh,
were
hey, they
released
mentioned
on
it.
Game Boy Advance in 2004. Today, these games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
For $20. Oh, I meant to ask if you could.
We
My
also plan
fiance
to
was
make these
watching
titles compatible with
anime kind of
Pokemon
loud
Home in the
outside.
future.
I forgot to mention
This
if you
way,
could hear
you can
it.
bring Pokemon obtained in other
But I don't
Pokemon
hear it anymore,
RPG
so I think we're
series
good.
titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward.
Yeah, you still can't deposit Pokemon into Home from ZA. What the fuck? Or maybe I'm reading
we
that
have some
wrong,
news
actually.
About Pokemon Champions.
Pokepark 2 was so good. It was so good. My favorite was Audino. I liked Audino. For XE and Gale of Darkness, I like that it made it a emoji. I mean, I don't really care about Pokemon Home, so... What horror game are you watching? Competitive Hey You Pikachu. Competitive Pokemon Channel. Pokemon Fire and Leaf Green had the event tickets baked in now. Okay, that's good. I'm glad they did that. So how many times are you gonna get disconnected in this game? Is my question. Oh, jeez, my nose is like really irritated. I keep feeling like I want to sneeze. Ugh. repetitive Pokemon catching wild Pokemon in the mainline game. Scheduled for release in April. Mobile version just later this year.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for
Okay.
the Pokemon Legends
I felt like that
ZA game,
didn't
the newest title in the Pokemon
give
series.
much info
Please take a
than
look
what
at
we
this
already
video.
knew, but alright. Boo! This game sucks. They did. I already forgot what I said. Other than like saying when it's gonna release. Oh, Mega Kalos starters had their abilities revealed? Oh! What was it? Bug catching content. Oh yeah, Magirna's in that game, huh? I never did the post-game content, and I'm glad I didn't. What, is this just announcing the next Battle Pass? Because every single game needs to have a Battle Pass now. Thanks, Fortnite. Mega Garchomp Z! Was he never revealed? Do we only know about him from the leaks? Because I swear I knew about this guy the whole time. Was he just never revealed? Oh man. Greninja keeps protein, Chestnut keeps bulletproof, Delphox gets levitate. I feel like that makes sense for Delphox. And I don't see any of the Kalos Megas being relevant.
Has been discovered.
Gotta make more DLC. We're working
This
on the
mystery
game
gift
to
will
milk those
become
Mareep.
available for the Pokemon Legends
Don't you mean
ZA
Miltank?
Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation.
So look at why
concludes.
Mega
After
Garchomp Z
claiming
wasn't
this
in the
gift,
base
You'll be
DLC.
able to detect a special hyperspace
I don't
distortion
know.
where you can encounter
He just
Mega
got
Garchomp
revealed?
Z.
Damn.
You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega
Pokewood
Garchomp Z in the
Studios?
special
I think you mean
pocket of
Pokestar
hyperspace.
Studios.
Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Gotta turn on the light in here, goddamn. Alright, I knew there would be Pokopia news. Look, it's Minecraft. Guys like Minecraft? Oh shit. We're making a club? Oh. Oh, look! It's Rotom Stereo.
Is that curious-looking stereo a Rotom?
Yes,
get
just
enticed
like
by the
every
music
single
and hide
rotophone
inside?
in existence. Why
It's
are we
really
surprised?
energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
Chat, who's better? DJ Rotom or DJ Candy from My Sims?
It can help liven up the town with a variety of
No, it's
music.
Pokewood now. In this
Ditto
economy,
and
they
Yellow
had to
are
make some
grooving to the beat,
cuts.
too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected
The
track
least hard
while I
music of all
introduce you to
time.
the
I
world of
know.
Pokemon Utopia.
Like, what the fuck?
Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town.
Mm-hmm.
It seems
I saw
like
the
Ditto is
extended
working
trailer.
alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're surefire now.
Watch them turn him into a marketable plushie. That's always
Of course,
been
you
their
can't live
strategy.
your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
Well, shit, get your own food.
But how do you cook?
than me. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, no way. Chef Kawasabi or whatever? From Kirby? No, it's a Pokemon. You're telling me this Pokemon learned how to cook?
It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente.
You could be the first
Chef Dente can
person
teach
to
you how
hold
to
the
cook all
record
sorts
for
of
it?
dishes.
For what?
Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer.
You feel like this entire game is an excuse to make more plushies?
Some dishes
The
will
entire
even how much
franchise
food
is an
you eat
excuse
them.
to make more
This will make
plushies.
it even easier to develop the town.
I know, how did they live? Ryolu has no survival
Bringing
skills.
Pokemon you've befriended on an outing. In
Kawasaki,
multiplayer
yes,
mode,
he has the
you
same
can visit
animations.
other players' towns. You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek.
Yo, I cannot
wonder
keep up
where
with chat right
everyone's
now.
hiding. Ah, there you are.
Oh, hey, online.
There's someone here too. But where's the last
All
one?
the Dittos are turning into humans now.
Whoa! You can transform into objects too.
Oh my god! Pokemon
That was
prop
a fun
hunt?
Game of hide and seek.
Pokemon really said prop hunt. Okay, you know
By
what?
working
Pokopia is
together,
based
you can
now.
even build something this big.
You can only do this with friends. You can't make this by yourself.
Together, you can develop a town. Or go on
Yeah.
far-off adventures.
Yeah, I agree.
New encounters
It's
await
like
you as well.
Animal Crossing and Minecraft.
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger.
Animal
Developing a
Crossing
town
'cause you have
one
friends.
step at a time.
Minecraft
Pokemon
because
Pokopia.
craft.
Available
and
on
explore.
March 5th.
Marketable plushies inside of the marketable plushie game. Marketable plushception. Animal Craft. I forgot Koei Tecmo was helping to develop this game.
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th. We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town. from
I
the
still
ground
have to
up.
make a thumbnail for that because I'm going to stream that. Only Animal Crossing
Today,
gamers have
we
friends.
covered all
No,
the
they
information
have
you see here.
AI friends. AC can
We'd like
explore,
to end our
so that bumps
presentation
it up
today
from
with
30 to
one
like
final video for
45.
you all.
It's gonna be
Thank you for tuning in.
$70. And luckily I have a gift card, so I'm gonna be using, I have like a $125 gift card, so I'm gonna be using some of that. Is it time? Are we ready? Oh my god. I've been listening to My Chemical Romance lately, and that, like, one piano note, I immediately thought of Welcome to the Black Parade. I was like, what the fuck? It freaked me out for a second. Oh my god, I was like about to bust out into song, into real emo song. This is the big news. I wonder what it could be. But then you'll be missing out on the $60 DLC. Oh my god, Pikachu is really furry. Is it gonna be wind and waves? Oh. It's Pikachu. In clothes. Saren Karaoke one. She truly is the real Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. Here we fucking go. This is what we knew was gonna happen. That's a cool looking area. Ooh. I like the boy trainer look. Some cool looking water. Sizzlip's gonna be in there based. Too bad it won't be on my team, because I'll only be using Gen 10 Pokemon. Pretty. Oh, Swamp. Oh my god, Duskull's in the game? Fuck yeah. Because we know not every single Pokemon's gonna be in the game and you won't be able to have it. Starters! Oh my god, it's a gecko? Route. Bonbon, that's cute. Gekwa, I love him. I love him. I love Gekwa. Finally, a gecko Pokemon. I'm actually like, that's awesome. We finally get a gecko Pokemon. So that basically confirms you can go underwater. Puppy! The water looks better than in Scarlet Violet. They have names. Pokemon wins waves. Global release in 2027. Okay. It said global release. Does that mean Japan is gonna get it earlier? Chat, remember this is all stuff made in the way they want you to see it presented in the most optimal way. Yeah. Yeah. Another grass owl. I know, like another grass bird. I immediately thought about Rowlet when I saw it. I've seen someone say the gecko looks like the LPS gecko. I can see that. Why do people always forget that Trico is a gecko? Because Trico does not look like a gecko. Look, Gekwa... I'm gonna show you Gekwa real quick. Gekwa is clearly like a fat-tailed gecko. Look at that tail! Damn! Did you see the cloud? I didn't see the cloud. Where... Timestamp it for me. In the actual Pokemon video, not my stream. No, Golden Release has been used for a while. Okay. I'm not buying that shit until people say it's goated. I'm buying it to stream. And that's it. And maybe I'll have fun with it. Oh yeah, he's thick. Alright, let's take a good look at these guys. This is what I want to get to first. We love the plupper fluffy boy. Okay. Brout, whatever. Get them the fuck off the screen. Palm, whatever. Palm, what is his name? I don't like Brout that much. Pombon, I'll be honest, I didn't like this tiny ass face at first with the like big fluff, but it's grown on me now. I like it. Pombon is very cute. Gekwa though, like, easiest, Gekwa is gonna be my starter. For sure. No doubt in my mind. You can't convince me otherwise. When this game comes out, Gekwa is gonna be my starter. So. Brout just feels a bit too generic. That's exactly how I feel. Brout is just so plain. Like, it's not a bad design, but it's just like bird. Like, kind of like generic bird. And then, oh, we have to make it kind of grass-like looking, like grass-type looking. So here, we'll put leaves on its beak. I think all three are solid designs. Nah, I don't like Brout that much. Pombon is cute. He is a little just dog, though. Actually, they're all kind of like that, I will say. Like, he is just bird. Pombon is just dog. And Gekwa is just gecko. You know. They all kind of feel like that. Which I feel like that was kind of a complaint about Gen 9. Specifically, people didn't like, Kilowattrel, which I will defend Kilowattrel. I like Kilowattrel's design, actually. I think it's sleek and cool, even if some people say it's boring. But also people will point out, like, Flamigo, and I agree with that. Gekwa is going to be my starter, so-called free independent thinkers win Gekwa. Brout feels like Quackly and Rowlet's child, sorta. Pompon is a Pomeranian. Oh, I could tell. I have a friend I've known since literally preschool, and they had, their family had 2 Pomeranians for a long time. The website is up. Alright, well, we'll have to check out the website. Shameless Saren sellout moment. Look, I like Pokemon. I like the Pokemon. And because I like the Pokemon, you know I'm stupid. Alright, what else are people saying? Route feels like something I'd catch on Route 1, not a starter. Yeah, I kind of agree. I feel like Route has the most potential to be something cool. Yeah, we also don't know their final designs. They could fuck up Gekwa in some way. Which by the way, I was just thinking this morning, I was like, oh man, you know, like, Wind and Waves, because I've seen the leaks and stuff, and I won't talk about any more information other than what's shown in the trailer. But clearly you can see in the trailer, like, you can go across the water and stuff and islands, and there's a lot of water. And obviously the underwater shot shows that you can go underwater, which is cool. I think that's great. But I was like, you know, they won't do this because it'd be weird I think, to do 2 generations in a row. But they could do another stab at a dolphin Pokemon, because Palafin was not it. Palafin was such a fucking miss for me, and I'm devastated. Like, give me a better dolphin Pokemon. Would be exciting if it's another Decidueye. Okay, 2358. Oh, I'm actually close to there. Cloud. Oh, this one? Is that the Loch Ness Monster? To be fair, starters have always been animal with element, at least in the first form. They tend to gain more details as they go on. Yeah, but like, I mean, Bulbasaur probably was the most interesting. I mean, even Cyndaquil has like actual flames coming out of its back, you know? Imagine if Brout ends up as an emu with a big ass tree growing out of its face. First puppy starter though? Yeah, you're right. It's just me, or does Brout look like an angry bird? Brout is gonna be a big, buff, bipedal weightlifter bird, trust. I'm betting $5 on Gekwa ending up on its hind legs. For sure. I agree. I'm gonna be real disappointed if it looks anything like Inteleon, because Inteleon is a twig, and I don't like it. Gekwa feels like it's 100% becoming very humanoid. What do we think the secondary types are gonna be? Gekwa? Water poison? Maybe? Pombon? But why did my immediate thought go to firefighting? I don't know. I mean, I feel like Brout is just gonna end up, like, actually grass flying. Hammer Shark, Pokemon Wen? Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot. Oh, Fire Fairy's good, actually. I like that. I have Fire Fairy. Water Psychic. Kind of looks like Gyarados. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. The cloud. Fire Fairy we do need. Do we know what the region will be based on? I know from the leaks, but I don't know if you guys want me to say. Pompon seems like it'll become a lion dog, which is very fitting. That's true. think Gecko gonna be part poison, though. Water, poison, fire, ground, grass, flying. I feel like there's no way they don't go grass flying for Brout. They could also just stay as monotypes. It's been years since we've gotten a firefighting starter. I know. I know. I honestly think they'll be monotypes. Hoping Fire Fairy. Gecko, pure water, water poison, or water psychic. Pombon, Fire Fairy. Jeremy said fire electric. I don't know. I kind of like Fire Fairy. No, I don't think... Brout is not going to be grass electric. I think that's a little too out there. Don't give me freak ideas. Alright. Do we care about Pokopia, chat? Was there anything in Pokopia I wanted to look back on? Not really. I think it's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna stream Pokopia, but don't expect me to, like, finish the game on stream. I think I'm just gonna play it for a little bit and then go. Okay, let's just go back to what we do care about. Generation 10. Say Brout is either gonna be grass ground or grass rock if it's not gonna be monotype. No way. Grass flying. Maybe grass rock. I like the design for the trainer. Okay, I kind of want to, like, see this, like, town. Or, like, the landscapes that they're showing off. So this kind of reminds me of Pacifilog. This town. This is a place that's hard to see. I'm trying to get a feel for the graphics. I mean, like, when you look at the background, I feel like this just kind of looks like Scarlet and Violet. You know? Doesn't look... Maybe a little upgraded. It doesn't look that far off. Get to go in a volcano. That's cool. Pikachu is here, because Pikachu always is. Pretty. Sandygast gonna be here. Love to see it. I like Sandygast. Rainy. Okay, I think I saw this tower in, like, one of the leaks. Whoa, Marini. Swamp area looking cool. I wonder if it's gonna chug. Oh my god. Look at this close-up of this flower. Letting is confirmed. Time to gamble on it getting an Evo. That's true. All, like, the Gen 2 Pokemon have been getting Evos. It's a house. And a windmill. Okay, and then these are the starters. I can live with the graphics being subpar. I never really cared about those. Just hope they made the game actually good. I'm just in the camp where it's a little unexcusable with how big Game Freak is. But they just don't give money to the actual, like... One, I don't think they give money to the actual team developing Pokemon. Two, they keep that team small, that development team, like, small, when it should be way bigger. So, that's why I harp on it. Underwater, whoa! Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking sneeze again. You're joking. I just hope Wailord will be to scale. You know. Although it didn't really look like that. The graphics in this trailer look like they did for Scarlet and Violet in its announcement trailer. I know! That's what I've noticed. They have time to improve, but will they? It's Pokemon. I don't really trust it. Sprout is kind of based on the kiwi, right? That's a flightless bird. It don't look like a kiwi. To me, at least. So you got hope this gen will be good or not. I think there will be good things. I think it will be, like, my opinion on Scarlet and Violet. My current opinion. I think there will be fun parts about it, and I think there will be bad parts about it. And I know that sounds kind of vague, but it'll be more refined when it actually comes out. Because, like, Scarlet and Violet has some good points to it. Like, Team Star's story isn't terrible. I just think the gameplay of the Team Star sections isn't that great. Titans was a cool idea. Cool. Doing the gym battles is always fun. Always fun. I've always found them fun. Obviously the second half, once you do all 3 paths, is like, wow. Like, that's the best part. But, like, other than that, like, it's, like, alright, you know? The open world aspect is very bland. You can't go into buildings anymore or really explore. It doesn't feel explore-y. It feels like a bigger wild area from Generation 8, which were already really big and empty and bland, and then they just expand it. Maybe they added a few more interesting things, but here, it might be better. I don't know. Monument Cargo need an Evo like yesterday. What was that thing underwater on the right? Okay, on the right. I see Toxapex, I see Luminion, I see Corsola. I see Tynamo, I see Krabby. I don't know. I'm sorry, but Brown looks like the furthest thing from a kiwi bird. That's how I feel. The thing with trailers like this, they show a vertical slice, a part of the game that is pretty much ready to be shipped like this. The graphics will not get better here. Yeah. Lukewarm take, going 3D is what killed Pokemon. It was Toxapex, I see. Sorry, I'm also catching up. I doubt it too, but the only reason I'm even thinking about it is because Sprout does have a tinge of yellow on it. I see. It's honestly a little weird that we haven't had a starter that's part electric since it's like the unofficial 4th starter type. That is true. But I don't think any of these guys will be electric. Yeah. So, but that's kind of how I feel that Winds and Waves is gonna go, is like, maybe the exploring will be better. I don't know what the story is gonna be like at all, because, you know, we're not shown anything else. Maybe we should check out the site now. Let's check out the website. Ooh, block that out for a second. Pokemon website. Hopefully it doesn't crash because it's been hours now. Yes, I'm human. Alright. Winds and Waves. Let's go here. Alright. Alright. See the new trailers. Get the first details. And for new first partner Pokemon. Exclusive for the Nintendo Switch 2, which I thought. These new titles feature an open world to explore with beautiful windswept islands and vast oceans with a vast ocean with glittering waves. The Pokemon that live in harmony with this region's lush environment have developed their own unique ecosystems. During this adventure, you'll team up with all kinds of Pokemon and overcome both the difficult road ahead and even the forces of nature that block your path at times. So, like, literally every Pokemon game ever. Not gonna lie, I like the hats in Winds better than the hats in Waves. You also got a skateboard. Whoa. Your main character will sport a different outfit depending on which version of the game you play, and of course you'll set out with one of the 3 first partner Pokemon. Will you choose a grass type by partnering with Sprout, the lively but clumsy Bean Chick Pokemon? Or perhaps you'll heat things up with a fire type by picking Pombon, the guileless and friendly puppy Pokemon. If water types are more your speed, then the intelligent water gecko Pokemon Gekwa might be the partner for you. I will say that is some cute art of Route. Trailer also showed off a pair of special Pikachu. Yeah, they were really ugly. The brand new look. We'll have to wait a bit longer to learn how Mr. Windy Chew and Miss Wavy Chew will be involved in the adventure. Me no like. Me no like that. Maybe it's based on the Galapagos Islands. I mean, I know what it's based off of. I can tell you now it's not the Galapagos. Imagine if the starters lose their fire, water, grass type at stage 3 and become completely different dual type. Reason why I don't think the water starter will be part poison is because of the purple part of the Waves title. This part. Told you they had names. Where? Oh, we were talking about the Pikachus. I said Pikachus because of Windy Chew and Wavy Chew. Hi, Lux. We're looking at the website. Doing the thing with the starters again. What I mean is water is smart, fire is dumb, grass is, I don't know, boring. Really? It seems like lively but clumsy. I don't know, it didn't tell you? Okay, I'm gonna say it. Mute it if you don't want to hear it. Is Indonesia. It's Indonesia. I'm gonna pick Gekwa. I'm Gekwa all the way. Is it based on Fiji or the Philippines? It's Indonesia. I don't know for a fact what region it is, but it feels very southeast. The purple part makes me think the Waves legendary will be water poison. I see. Might be the hardest starter choice of my life. Really? It was very easy for me. Additionally, it was announced at the beginning with Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves, Brazilian Portuguese will officially be supported as a language. Hooray, Brazil! Congrats. Going puppy. Feel like the same archetypes as the previous starters. I don't know. Would you say Quaxley was intelligent? Scarlet Violet has 3 grass dark types. What, Meowscarada? Really? Meowscarada. Dark grass, specifically. Or are we including not Gen 9 Pokemon? Oh, I guess yeah, wasn't the Amoonguss Paradox one? Yeah, Brute Bonnet. Oh, and Wo-Xian. Yeah, wow. That is a lot of dark grass. I think that's it for the Winds and Wave stuff. I was thinking of picking Gekwa, but I have trauma from Sobble. Grass seems like the dumb one. Fire isn't dumb, it seems just guileless and loyal. Genuinely, I do not like any of the starters. That's fair. I will say they are a little plain looking. I just like geckos. I like geckos that look like geckos. The grass is always darker on the other side. To be fair, each of those grass Darkmons played very differently. Not as bad as, say, Shiftry and Cacturn. Ugh, Shiftry. There is a theory about what? That the starters will evolve into the legends. I don't know. I would be kind of disappointed if that happened, not gonna lie. I would not like that. I'm not a fan of that idea. But yeah. Brow is kind of ugly. Gekko is uncanny. And Pompon's cuteness insists upon itself. You know, actually, I will say this. This is the first starter trio we have ever had that feels more like fake fan game Pokemon than actual Pokemon. To me, personally. Like, these feel like something a fan game creator would come up with, and not what Pokemon would. It just doesn't have that, like, style. You know? Maybe Gekwa feels a bit more Pokemon-like to me than the other two. That's not why I'm choosing it, but it's still kind of like, they don't feel like the normal, like, Pokemon style, you know? So until the third game comes out in 2028, Pokemon Flames, giant forest fire across Indonesia. I wouldn't want my starter to be the legendary. Same. We have a bird, we have a water, we have a land pupper. That's kind of just that one fan game with the sound type. I don't remember the name. Gekko looks like it doesn't belong in the same gen as the others. Yeah. Honestly, Gekko given me, like, Salazzle vibes. I think Brout will help us explore the sky. Pombon helps explore the land. Gekko helps explore the sea. Cosmog was a mistake. Final thing I want to say. These two Pikachu, ugly. Don't like them. And not just because they're ugly. I don't like this. I'm not a fan of this. Please no. I like using legendary Pokemon. Same here. So if these are the legendaries, that would be a neat concept, but I'd really dislike it. That's pretty much why I would dislike it as well. I as a rule for myself, I don't use legendaries. Because I don't really like to. So yeah, I'm in the same boat. Water types are also female coded a lot lately. So where are free shiny mythical legendary distributions, Game Freak? For shame. No, you get Mega Garchomp Z. That I thought was already revealed, but apparently it wasn't, so I just knew about this thing for, like, months. This is Pikachu racism. I agree with your opinion. It's not. Imagine Gekko ends up Water Fairy. But then that'd just be a Lola again. Like, we're already doing islands again, you know? Okay, I'm gonna wrap up my final thoughts on the whole... It's not a direct. Pokemon Presents, because I have to leave and make dinner. So I'm gonna give my final summary of everything. Most of it's gonna be about Generation 10. Okay, so the only thing really about the slop in the beginning I'm gonna touch on, because some people weren't here when I said it. This thing sucks. Is bad. Reason why I think it's bad is it's just a Walkman, basically, and I bet you the cartridges are sold separately, so it's really greedy. You are not gonna get all 45 cartridges in one. So it only plays one song? I'm like, why? I'm just like, I look at this, and I'm like, why, though? Like, why? I don't like this. That's the one thing I wanted to touch on. Here, let me full screen it again. This bad, don't like it. And then Generation 10, as I just said, I don't like the Pikachus. I really don't like the Pikachus. I don't want them to be a big thing in the story, which it seems like they are gonna be, like, pretty prevalent, and I do not like that. I like the design of the boy character, actually more than the girl character, which is funny, because I don't think I've liked the boy character over the girl character since Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I usually like the girl character more. Although the girl character is not bad, but I just kind of like the boy character a little more. But I would presume there is customization in this game. If there is not, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? Starters, obviously you know, Brow is my least favorite. Gonna go with Gekwa, hands down. I love you cute little gecko. Oh my god, he's a gecko. And I love him. Pompon is cute, but I just like geckos more. And yeah, Brout is Brout. They don't really feel like actual Pokemon to me, which is kind of weird. They feel like fan game Pokemon, but I don't know if I'm gonna get my hopes up for Generation 10. I'm kind of in the boat right now where I'm like, I'm gonna get it when it comes out, and we'll just see how it is. Can't wait for them to drop DLC adding 60 Mons and a subpar story and questline for $50. 60 Mons, nah, 10, take it or leave it. An MP3, which you have to swap out cassettes, which is literally a Walkman. That's what a Walkman is. I think it's meant to be a collector's item, something you put on your wall / shrine. I still think it's greedy. I think, like, it's cute that it's a Game Boy, like, designed thing, but I'm just like, that's kind of greedy, and I don't like that. I don't think there's no place in it for me. I don't like how the Pokeball stays in the air. Yeah, that's a little weird. What is the actual catching animation? Here you go. Just wondering how picking the girl character saves time in a speedrun this time. It is a thing. It's in Pokemon Emerald. It's actually optimal to pick May, because if you pick Brendan, then May just talks way too much. YouTube Soul is that thing. Alright, that's pretty much my thoughts. Again, I don't think I'll be getting my hopes up for Gen 10 being amazing or great. I think it's gonna have cool ideas. I think it's gonna have some bad parts. Wavy Chew and Windy Chew. We'll just get it, and we'll see how it is. It's also optimal in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. They're delaying it, so hope. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I gotta go make dinner now, so I hope you have a good rest of your day. I have to work tomorrow, chat. So when you see me tomorrow with Gil and the egg lock cage lock, I'll be a little. I don't know. I don't know if I'll win the cage match. Oh, but also we did update the bingo, so it should be easier. We did a big overhaul of the bingo. It should be easier to get a bingo. But yeah. So if you're new here, not subscribed, please consider subscribing, leave a like if you liked it, and leave a comment if you're on the VOD. I'll see you tomorrow for bingo with Gil and the Egg Lock Cage Lock. And then Sunday, Project Nova. Yeah. Alright. Bye-bye.